Okay, so now we come to card number 12, which is the Hanged Man. And my keywords for the Hanged Man are sacrifice, perspective, and surrender. So I feel like this painting sort of embodies those words in that sometimes we have to sort of, I guess, hang ourselves upside down to get a different perspective of the situation, or maybe consider things that we hadn't thought of before, or think of things in a different way. Sometimes the Hanged Man can represent sacrifice. Like sometimes we need to sacrifice something in order to gain something else, maybe that we really want to have or to sort of manifest. I think that a lot of the times, sometimes if we're unwilling to sacrifice, it creates a bit of heaviness, right? Because you can't have all of the things all of the time. So sometimes that sacrifice is necessary in order to grow and gain a broader view of different things in life, or different relationships, or different perspectives. So I don't really have all that much else to sort of share about the Hanged Man. I do love this painting. I like how we see the that little group of horseback riders that are kind of coming up on this guy hanging off the cliff. I don't know if they're coming to save him, if they're coming to, help him out in some way, but I would hope that would be the case. I also, just artistically, I really like this painting. I just really think it's a beautiful painting. And let's see, do I have any other notes on the Hanged Man? Not really. I mean, yeah, this one's kind of short. I don't really have any other. Oh, I do have one more thing. There is an older deck, and I haven't seen it in any other, I haven't seen the Hanged Man portrayed in any other way than in this older deck. And it's the Hanged Man who is hanging upside down like normal. And there's a bunch of coins. That are kind of falling out of his pocket. And I really like that idea of when we hang upside down, the things that are not fully attached to us can be let go. And then what comes after the Hanged Man is the Death card, right? Which is now, the end. It's an ending, and it's also a transformation. So in the Hanged Man, we have to be able to release what is not working for us or what is not benefiting us in any way in order to move on through to that next transformation of the Death card. So that is kind of the way I read. Whenever a card comes up, I sort of keep in my own head the card that comes before it and the card that comes after it, because sometimes that really helps me add to the meaning of the card that I'm looking at. So this is something kind of interesting too, in that, again, it wasn't done intentionally, but I kind of noticed it after. Where is it now? Hold on. Hold, please. I noticed it after in that, I'm going to switch cameras here really quick. That if you look at this, if we look at this Justice card, so if you look at the guy here kind of sleeping, this lady's very irritated, apparently. She's very irritated with him. But if you look at up close in this card, it kind of looks like the same dude. So I don't know what that's about, but maybe she exacted her revenge and then, kind of hung him out to dry. I don't know. Anyways, it's just something that I noticed after I kind of finished the deck that I thought was kind of interesting. But yeah, that's basically that's basically my perspective on the Hanged Man, is that sometimes, you know, we have to sacrifice, or we have to, you know, surrender ourselves to gaining different perspectives in order to be able to either put things to an end, you know, and just kind of be done with them, or gain that additional insight in order to move on to that transformation card, which is what comes next, which is the Death card, which is what I will be going over in the next video.